Hello and welcome to my video. Before we start today, I'd like to warn the audience that the images that I'm about to show you might be slightly graphic, but while you look at these images, I want you to imagine a family pet or a friend's pet, a household pet, any type of animal that has ever been held dear to you. Today I want to shed some light on animal cruelty. PETA is one of the largest animal rights organizations in the world. They focus on 4 areas in which animals suffer the most intensely for the longest periods of time. They focus on labs, food, clothing, and entertainment. And 2 ideas that I'm going to be showing you today and explaining to you as well is animal testing and the Yulin Dog Meat Festival in China. PETA enforces their beliefs through public education, cruelty investigations, research, animal rescue, legislation, social events, celebrity involvement, and protest campaigns. PETA is so active along most of things that they do. They've had so many victories along with fighting for animal rights and proving that they have the voice for animals as well. PETA has had, some of the biggest victories already being convincing Prada to ban fur from their products. And another one is banning badger fur in my makeup brushes. They stopped completely using the fur altogether, and it prevents the skinning of animals and harming them for our benefit. This information that I have just given you is from PETA's website, PETA.org. Now, what does this have to do with those pictures that I showed you? The first couple images that I showed you was the Yulin Dog Meat Festival in China. The Yulin Dog Meat Festival, according to Wikipedia, is about a matter of 10 to 12 days. And in those 10 to 12 days, 10 to 15,000 cats and dogs are consumed. It began in about 2009 and usually happens during the summer solstice. So the last one that happened was in 2017, and this year will be the next one that is happening. Dogs and cats are brutally slaughtered during this time. They're boiled alive, they're killed with blowtorches while they're still alive. They're beaten to death. And after all that time, they've been sitting in those cages, crammed in cages, hundreds and hundreds of dogs. Sometimes there's 10 to 15 dogs in one small cage. And people get to buy them, and after they buy these dogs, they watch these people beat dogs and burn them to death, boil them alive, hang them, strangle them, and torture them. Most of the dogs are stolen from yards and family homes just to supply the demand for this festival. That information was taken from people.com while reading about another animal rights organization. PETA, along with other organizations, are aiming to ban this festival and its inhumane acts. Also, the other images that I showed you are of testing on animals for cosmetic purposes, things that we use every day. Shampoos, conditioners, makeup, foundations, eyeliners, toothpaste. Cosmetic testing is done on animals because most companies find it safer to test on animals than to test on human beings. And that information came from the cosmeticsinfo.org. And it also states that most companies have already banned the testing of animals on their products and label their products vegan or cruelty-free. As of a few years ago, I personally have stopped using products that were tested on animals after seeing the cruelty, that the burns and the scars and the marks that these products leave on animals. And today I chose to speak about PETA because I fight for animals every day. Currently, I am a vegetarian for about 10 to 12 years, and I try to speak up for animals every single day. I have volunteered numerous times. I volunteered for animal shelters along with other organizations that help support the rights for animals. They don't have a voice, so we need to have the voice for them, and we need to speak for them. If you wish to help, it's not hard. Anything helps. You can donate, volunteer. You can adopt your next pet instead of supporting local pet shops or puppy farms or puppy mills. And anything can help these animals out. Anything can help support these amazing creatures who don't have a voice. We need to speak for those who can't speak for themselves and stop animal abuse.